First of all, I want to thank Bishop Alistair and Rasa, my friends and brothers in this campaign, in this battle that we have against these new form slaves. And I completely agree with the things that said Bishop. And I remember only that the first thing that we do is to put together all the religious leaders, and maybe was invited Emmanuel, was invited Patriarch, but Emmanuel was also the Anglican, I don't say Patriarch, but Chief Archbishop Welby, and both currents of the Muslims, and also was the Jews. I remember Andrew Forrest saying, no, Jewish unit by Jews not have any importance. Moises is not here, no? But I say, no, look at it, very important. Many institutions in his hands, etc., etc. So we invite also the Jews. And I prepared the declaration, and I showed the declaration to the Pope. And in the declaration say, we condemn as a crime against humanity the new form of slaves in the form of forced labor, prostitution, and traffic of organs. And the Pope said, yes, but put in the name of God. The Pope Francis said it. So I said, look, this is really important. In the name of God. So I think that this is the question today. I am very happy that you say to make another people's slave is to make a great sin against my friend, against the human, but against God. And of course, this meeting was fantastic, very focused, and the more important thing that are awareness of the problem, preventions, and also education as form of prevention, and also save the victims, all the forms to save the victims, and this is very important. But all these things, also prevention, we need to have an idea that in the world today, we don't have the presence of God that we need really to consider the other as a brother, because really it's not easy to consider the other as a brother if we don't have the idea of the human being that is an icon of God, an image of God, we say in the Bible. So I think that we need to have faith, to have love, and to have hope, that we need a lot of hope today. We need really to found the hope in our transcendent vision of the world, in a consideration that God exists, and God has the history in his hands, and God can resolve our problems. Only God can resolve our problems, because our problems are very strong. Look, after the COVID, we have an increasing of this form of slaves. And with the war, we have many wars today, but we have a war here in the European countries with the invasion of the Russian people, to the Ukrainian, and the reaction. And we have many victims also, more victims also for this. So, look, we need really, I can speak about the other things and about my experience after 10 years to combat this, but in the end, it's more or less the thing that we hear all the day in relation to prevention, and in relation to awareness, and in relation to save the victims, and to give the victims some tasks. Was fantastic, the speech that we have about Bakita and the other, that it could be very important to the victims. But we need to hope. And add to the hope in God and the hope in the God can have an intervention if we pray, we can have another hope that we can say. In my experience, after I become friend of many people that was victim. We have today a lady. And I know that these girls, majority of them, are fantastic people, and when they are recovered, have a role incredible for the society and have a force incredible to become the other people free, real free. I know many of these ladies that really are, because the sufferings that they have in the life give a new force. And in many of these cases, I think in all these cases, really the religious moment was fundamental to change his life and to become today a model. Many of them, for example, in Mexico, have the rule the different institutions to have against to the newfound slaves. So we add at the spiritual hope that I am going to call, the hope that we can change the people and we can give to the victim, but also to the people to make slaves of the other people to change and give a great role in the society. You know, in the past we say it's very complicated to work with these people because in the end all people come back to these things, and it's not true. We have the possibility to change the life of many people, and we do this. In my 10 years that I work in this, I see many people to have changed and many people that today is a real force for society. So please, we need to have hope, we need to have more hope, and we need to have hope in God, but also hope in the things can change. Thank you very much.